Hi all, today we are here to deal with motion in a straight line or motion in one dimension. One dimension motion is such that out of the three coordinates, only one is required to represent the object. For example, if I am releasing this choke, only y coordinate is required to represent the motion or this object, the choke. If a car is moving in a straight line from this point here to here, only the x coordinate is required to represent the position of the car. Next, about the point object. The size of the object is much smaller than the distance travelled by the object. Let us make it much clearer with an example. We are considering a bike whose linear size is this small and it has travelled about 100 kilometers. Now comparing between the linear size of that bike and the distance it has travelled, the size is much smaller compared to the distance. So in this case, the bike is a point object. Now moving on to the two main terms of motion, distance and displacement. Distance is the length of the path the object has travelled. It is a scalar quantity and SI unit is meter. It is said to be a scalar quantity because we only consider the magnitude of distance and not the direction. We are taking 2 points A and B. Between these 2 points, infinite distances are possible. I can travel in a straight line from A to B, or in a wavy pattern like this from A to B, or I can take this path from A to B. Distance does not depend on the initial and final position. It only depends on the path that I have taken. In this case, A, B and C, the distance are different. A will be greater than C and it will be greater than B. Next, moving to displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final points. It is a vector quantity and the SI unit is meter. It is said to be vector quantity because we consider both the magnitude and direction for displacement. Again, we are considering 2 points A and B. And there is I've travelled like this in a wavy pattern as well as like this. And here say it is about 50 meter the distance. And here the distance is 30 meter. But it is the shortest distance between initial and final position. And the shortest distance is the straight line. And in this case, there are 3 different distances. But there is only one displacement, that is the shortest distance, and we are considering it as about 10 meter. Displacement is dependent on the initial and final position and it does not depend on the path travelled. And between 2 points, only one displacement is possible, and unlike the distance, in case of distance between 2 points, infinite distances are possible but only a single displacement is possible between the initial and final point or between 2 points. When we are considering the distance and displacement, in this case, distance is greater than displacement and here the distance is equal to displacement. Distance can be greater than or equal to displacement, but displacement is never greater than distance. Now we are going through some examples of a man who started from the position A, went north for about 4 meters, then towards east for 3 meters. This is C and this point is B. In this case, the distance travelled by the man is the sum of these two. The total path 4 plus 3, it is 7 meters. But the displacement, it is the shortest distance, it will be 5 meters. This is the displacement between the A and C, and the distance the person has travelled is 7 meters. Another case is that of a circular motion. I am starting from here, going like this, coming back to the same position A and B. In this case, the initial and final position are the same. The distance is the circumference of the circle, and here the displacement is 0. From this case we can get that displacement can be 0 but distance is never 0. Thank you.